Hello, and welcome to the Church of Fuck You. I'm St. Patrick. There are a number of different life sayings that people live by and go by. Like, people in glass houses should never throw stones. And, one bird in a hand is worth two in a bush. I have my own spin and take on some of these life sayings or life quotes. Ready? Here we go. Some people say that children are a reflection of their parents. If that is true, then if you ever meet a child you want to punch in the face, just go smack the shit out of his parents. Is less jail time? It's pretty much the same thing, and you will feel better about yourself. Number 2, it's better to have loved and to lost than never to have loved at all. Unless you've loved a bitch. I'm sorry, if you loved a bitch, it's better just to take the plea deal to the manslaughter charge, do your 10 years and get the fuck out. I'm sorry, you don't want to lose a bitch, you want to eliminate them. The next quote. The way to a man's heart is through his stomach. If by stomach you mean being trustworthy, honest, faithful, loving, and the biggest fucking freak he has ever met in his fucking life, then yes, I agree. The way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Some people say age isn't nothing but a number. But to quote this correctly, it goes, age ain't nothing but a number. Well, if that is true, the Catholic Church is taking this little concept way too fucking far, don't you think? Just a little bit. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That may be true, but there are still some ugly fucking people in this world. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Time flies when you're having fun. Really? Not unless you're high. If you're fucking high, time doesn't fly at all. Not at all. Time goes slow as shit. The Bible says, and please forgive me, I have to quote the Bible for a second. And some people say this as well. Hell has no fury like a woman scorned. If this is true, that means God, even in his infinite wisdom and knowledge, even he could not foresee how fucked up the Republican Party would be. They're still screaming about fucking Benghazi. If a black man, or even a man, I'm sorry, I'm going to say black man, I apologize. If a man has married and divorced, and he's a fucking Democrat, he should never be afraid of hell. Because he has lived through twice as bad shit that hell could ever put him through. Ever. In the history of ever. He has lived through it all. So fuck hell, he can go to pit of hell like there's no problem. That's a fucking vacation for him. Next. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. Now to this, I disagree. Big ass snakes. Big ass spiders. The fucking police, and try sitting next to a guy on a plane reading the Quran, sweating profusely. Yeah, there's other things to fucking fear than besides fear itself. The definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over and expect different results. If this saying is true, then why the fuck do people keep voting for politicians? They vote the same assholes in and then complain and whine and bitch that nothing ever changes in the government. How about voting for someone different? Say like teachers or scientists or any fucking body else besides a career politician. You already know what you're going to get. Quit fucking bitching. That would be insanity. They say that there's 3 versions to every story. There's your version, there's my version, and then there's the truth. Well, that may be true, but not for married people. Because married people have a different take on it. There are 3 versions to every story, and especially a marriage story, but the versions go as this. There's the extended, exaggerated version. There's the straight to the point, cut all the bullshit version. And then there's the version that both people forgot. Yeah, you get it. Last but not least, this one is, anything worth having is worth fighting for. Now, while the person who stabbed another lady in the eye over a rib at a barbecue may agree with this, the person who's just been turned into a fucking pirate may not. Now, I understand that something, and I get the whole quote, but I'm sorry, there are some things that are just not worth fucking fighting for, regardless of how worthy it is. Well, maybe, unless it's a bacon sandwich. If it's a bacon sandwich, that shit is worth fighting for. I will fuck you up over a bacon sandwich. All right, man, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This is St. Patrick. I'll see you later.